When we had last left the Spacefarer, their adventures in Neon continued, wherein they resolved many a drug-related problem, and also problems involving murders, or at least what's at first appeared to be an accident, but in truth was actually a murder and cover-up. Now, however, it was time to report back to Kelton Frush, all the way at New Atlantis. This is Starfield. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop, zoop. There we are. And also, because I've had multiple people ask, before I forget, yeah, when they come out with the new update to give us all the difficulty options, I'm 100% going to try and crank that up immediately as high as I possibly can, right? Make no mistake, I'm setting everything to the maximum just to see how we fare, right? Maybe we'll have to turn some of it down, but I don't know. I'm a freak. I love stuff like that. Okay, let's head on back to Frontier. Or I guess we can just travel directly to New Atlantis, can't we? Let's see here. Good. I wonder if this will be a big ordeal or if it'll just be a quick follow-up. I could see it just being a quick follow-up. And if that's the case, we can get on with our other tasks at hand, right? You can make progress toward completing a research project as long as you have at least something
Golly,
or the other.
New Atlantis seems to get bigger every time we visit.
Okay. And then, let's head over here. Great.
If I move back to Neon, I miss New
Hey,
Atlantis.
Kelton.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need.
Man, this tree is really dripping. Look at that. Ugh. I'm always eager to help, Kelton. You never seem to have all the information you need. If you're still paying, I'm still listening. I'm always eager to help.
You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening.
Okay. I don't understand what that means. It's just a tree, Kelton. How do you know what's going on here? How do you know that's what's going on here?
I don't. Not for sure. It's all a theory, certainly, but it is completely supported by the data and observation, like all good science. It's the best we have to go on right now.
I don't understand what that means.
It means it is ready to reproduce.
Oh, it's gonna try and fuck
this tree
us?
is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news.
Wow. I can't believe we got stuck with the one incel tree. We've got to do something and fast. Sounds like it's time to cut this tree down. Define bad news. Define bad news.
We're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant it'll become. If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself, and some nearby portion of the city, to destruction. Now, as of yet, there has been no response. And clearly, none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of
You gotta
Akila
be
City.
fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You're saying that this tree has a soulmate? That not just any tree will do, or like you know, despite living in the far-flung future here, we don't have some kind of way to, like, I don't know, build this tree like a blow-up doll or whatever so it can fuck it? So it doesn't, like, I don't know, fuck the city? Like, are you shitting me? I have to go to Akila to get a specific tree, branch, or part of a tree? It may not even be there. I don't know if you heard about Ashta. Okay, well, that seems like a nice gesture.
Nice? Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years.
Oh, no. So that's a dead end, pardon the pun. Well, I don't understand how any of this is helpful. Well, so that's a dead end.
Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city.
We're going to clone the tree.
If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch.
You can't just take a sample from this tree and figure it out the rest of the way. Are you for real? How complicated is this tree that it will know? How would it know? I'll be back with it as soon as I can. And we finally arrived at the point. I can't help right now. I'll be back with it as soon as I can.
I knew you would understand. The museum in Akila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause.
Yeah, I think I'm familiar.
Right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
Sure enough, Kelton, this tree is dripping. Okay. Let's get on out of here. Late bloomer. Make sure we have this tracked. And we're heading on out to Akila. There we are. Good, good, good. We'll see if we can get this going in any meaningful... do we have any other things to drop off at the museum, by the way? I don't think we picked up anything along the way.
So this is the Freestyle Collective,
There's no reason to not check, though, right? Should definitely at least talk with the museum curator. See if there's something we can do.
Have a nice day now.
Up here. Because how many more museum slots were we missing? I think there was just like 1 or 2 before we filled up every collection area.
Right. Everything you see here is a piece of Akila City's history.
That's great.
Hi. Please feel free to have a look around. It's the reason I started this place.
Okay, we don't have anything on us. I'd like to talk to you about a tree branch. Actually, could I just...
If you ever want to learn more history,
can I just take it? Is it just in here for me to take? Huh. It might not be. Yeah, maybe it got moved. Yeah, for real, I don't see it anywhere. Okay. No way. They got rid of the fucking special tree branch? Hey, what'd y'all do with the tree branch?
I have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself.
Tell me about tree branches.
That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow associated with the United Colonies? I've received some odd messages of late.
I'm helping Mast, yes. I'm more of a private contractor working freelance. What sort of messages have you received? Let's hear her out.
Several that bordered on being incomprehensible. Honestly, I thought it was some kind of strange prank until now. A bunch of gibberish about dire consequences and frequency modulation and genetic reconstruction. It all came across as rather unhinged. Well, I'm afraid you've wasted your time because I'm not authorized nor particularly inclined to release any of our pieces. That includes 100-year-old tree branches. Sorry, but it's staying in storage.
Convince Leah to hand over the branch, or steal the branch from the museum. Okay. Is it even in this structure? Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay. Well, maybe I can convince you.
Welcome to the Co-Heritage Museum. I offer a brief tour, and I'm happy to discuss the city's history as well.
Yeah, I really need that tree branch.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm afraid it's out of the question.
I can be very annoying when I need to be. If you don't give me that branch, I won't stop asking for it. That branch is a vital piece of important xenobotanical work. Hand it over. Now. we get so serious about tree branch. Fuck it.
Easy.
It worked.
We're just talking, right? I can't believe I'm doing this. Please return it in one piece.
Ancient branch. Can I look at it? Damn. It can it actually grow something? I feel like it's dead. You know? Okay. I mean, I guess we could extract some kind of material from it in some way. Okay.
That doesn't even make sense.
Good, and then let's head on back to Kelton. Great. I really didn't expect this tree shit to have so many steps involved, right? I didn't... How many... There's been 3 quests so far involving this guy in the fucking tree, huh? Right, the first one where we had to put up the sensors and then the kid was like fucking with the sensors in some way.
I imagined what cities out here.
Then
must
his colleague, we
This
had
is what I was
to
picturing.
bail out or whatever. We had to alter his like permanent record, and now we have to get like the ancient fragrant branch of yore for this dude. All right, check it out, Kelton. I got
Akila
the
City
branch.
has what we need. Have you paid a visit to Miss Castler in Akila City?
I have. She wants it back when you're done with it. Here, the museum director who doesn't... Here, there's a museum director who doesn't like me very much. She wants it back.
Yes, of course. I'll see that it is returned to her in one piece. Well, perhaps minus a few shavings. Now, I just need a moment to analyze this and synthesize an audio response to our friend here. All right.
You can do it that
feed in a
fast?
sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the sample, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put together rather hastily, so complete accuracy is impossible, but I'm hoping it's enough. And
We'll get to hear the
there
tree.
it is. Our best hope for a positive solution to this mess.
Okay.
So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. All that's left is to play it.
I don't have much of a singing voice, but I can try. How do we play this? How do we play it?
An excellent question.
Oh, fuck.
I have been wondering myself. I've been forced to listen to this SSNN kiosk chatter incessantly this entire time.
No way. You want me to
I think
hack
could be
into
put
it
to
or
better
whatever?
use. We don't have time to go through the proper channels, but if you can find a terminal and get this uploaded into their system, it might do the trick.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You want me to hack into SSNN's news terminal? I'll take care of it. That seems illegal to me. And if this doesn't work, what if it works too well and the tree gets too horny? And if this doesn't work?
Then I fear all this hard work will be for naught. I would hate to see this tree come down, but we may be out of options.
All right, I'll take care of it.
I have no doubt that you will.
Optional talk to Nadia Mufaz. Oh my god, we can get Nadia involved? Fuck yeah, let's do it. Let's absolutely get Nadia involved. Why would we not? Why would we not want to tell her the story of the century where this tree is so fucking thirsty? Okay. Good lord. Maybe we've got other things we can tell Nadia too. I don't know though. Maybe stuff involving Crucible? That said, is that maybe the kind of thing you want getting out there? I don't know. Okay. I'll just continue sprinting here, hoping for the best. Uh-oh. okay. I'm so tired, I'm double exhaling. Alright. Over here. Whetstone. Have I ever been into Whetstone? I don't know. Have I? Have I been in here? Oh, this is a fine dining establishment. Oh, I see. The rack and the strip. The deep. The top shelf. Okay. Anything here? Nothing. Hey, what's going on here, by the way, while I'm here?
Welcome to Whetstone. If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further.
Does all your food come from local sources?
You must be joking. I have an exclusive contract with the Trade Authority. It's all shipped in from off-world. And no, I'm not divulging the planet of origin.
Good lord. Okay, well, what's a whetstone?
The general term? A sharpening stone, for knives. The kind of knives that cut the most delicious meat in the settled systems. This whetstone, though, is the best restaurant you've ever eaten at. If you like a perfect steak, you're in the right place.
I can't believe that our character wouldn't know what a whetstone is. It's not like we're so far in the future where we don't have knives anymore, right? Like it's not like, yeah, we've gotten rid of all knives. They're just all lasers now. Anytime we need to cut something, it's just lasers all the way down. We still have knives. I'd like to see what's on the menu.
But of course.
Okay. Well. Yeah, it's all the stuff that we're familiar with. Sure. Wow, the strip actually gives you 2% bonus XP. Okay. It says that this is alien salmon. And I'm not sure if that's true. How do you know what... Okay. If it's alien salmon, isn't it not salmon then? It would be alien fish, right? It says grilled pieces of alien salmon served alongside mixed vegetables and mashed potatoes. It wouldn't be salmon anymore, right? Also, I don't think it's been properly deboned. You know what it looks more like to me? It looks more like crab, right? This looks like crab legs. Huh. Way more so than, like, salmon. Especially with how it's curled up, which I guess you could get salmon to do that too. I'm not buying it. I think this is alien crab. And you know what I've seen a lot of in this fucking game, in the settled systems, in my mystical, highfalutin, high-flying, fucking, maybe not highfalutin, but high-flying sci-fi adventures? I've seen a lot of crab-looking creatures. I would imagine we're eating those up. Okay. Nadia, hey, I'm gonna hack into your shit, is that okay?
You talk and get paid. I spread the news. It's a classic win-win.
I need to get something broadcast in SSNN kiosk.
Well, you've already helped me with that. I've gotten some good scoops off of you, and I won't forget it anytime soon. What's the story this time?
I need you to play the audio of a really horny tree. I need a specific audio file played at the kiosk near Mast. This file is a story, or it will be once it's played. Lives are at stake if this audio doesn't play. I need a specific audio file played at the kiosk near Mast.
Okay. I think you're going to have to give me a little more information, because right now this sounds like the sort of thing that could get me fired, and possibly land me in jail for treason and/or terrorism.
The tree outside Mast is liquefying and vibrating. It's potentially dangerous. This audio will stop it. I don't understand the details. A scientist from Mass put me up to this. It's the only way to counter a secret mind control plot by House Varun. Okay, the tree outside is liquefying and vibrating. This'll stop it.
Well, now this just sounds like a practical joke. But you've been a reliable source so far. All right, I'll do it. But if I lose my job over this, I promise you, I will come after you.
Okay, great.
I have a feeling we'll see each other again.
Well, we didn't even have to break the law. Instead, we got her to do it. Potentially. Okay. Well, let's head all the way over there. Oh, we can fast travel back to Mast. Actually, should we check out this other building? The Valberg? Now, this is like a hotel or whatever, right? Hello. Oh, hello.
Sorry. Hello.
Oh, you don't even work here. What the fuck? This is Argos Extractors? What the fuck? Argos? Oh. Hey. Aurora Sabine.
You look familiar. Where do I know you from?
I worked with Lynn on the Vectera job. I don't think we ever actually met. You must be mistaking me for someone else. I worked with Lynn on the Vectera job.
Oh, yes. Lynn mentioned hiring some brand new miner before she left for that job. I must have seen your picture in the contractor database. I take it this means the job's done then. Good to know. So what
You don't
can I
even
help you
know
with?
what all happened? This may be old news by now, but the Crimson Fleet attacked the mines on Vectera. I don't know how you get to and from work every day, but surely you've heard the, like, roughly 5,000 times they've broadcast this on the various kiosks. Okay. Yeah, we were attacked by the Crimson Fleet.
I heard about that.
Oh, you did?
I'm glad you're okay. I understand it could have been a lot worse if you weren't there.
I just did what the situation called for. It was a mess. Blood everywhere. I've never seen such carnage. We took care of the pirates. They shouldn't be a problem for you anymore. Are you able to give me any compensation for the ordeal? Yeah. Can you give me money for this?
We don't normally offer contractors the same benefits we offer full-time employees. But then again, our contractors don't usually face pirate attacks. Here, I'll compensate you for any medical treatment or other expenses you incurred as a result, as long as you don't attempt to pursue any outside litigation.
Oh, okay. Wow, yeah, 500 creds. Okay. Huh. It was a mess. Blood was everywhere. I've never seen such carnage until it happened. Now I see it all the time because I'm the one causing it.
I can't imagine. Hopefully things are a little better now that you've had some time to process it, though. I hope that experience didn't turn you off from working for us in the future. If it's any consolation, we've been discussing improving our security for those jobs. Once again, we're sorry it happened.
What is Lynn's role at Argos?
Well, after I book a job, Lynn meets with the clients to nail down the details. She negotiates the terms of the contract and even supervises some of our more important work sites. That woman never stops impressing me.
What is Argos known for?
As a former contractor, I'm surprised you don't know.
Yeah, it's weird how I don't know anything,
jobs
really.
that others won't, whether they're far away, extra tough, or just plain dangerous. And we always get the job done on schedule at a lower cost than our competitors.
What do you do here? I can't believe you were authorized to even give me 500 credits.
I book and process our jobs, manage the schedule on a broad scale, and interface with new clients. We're a small company, so a lot of us administrative types wear a lot of hats, as they say.
Well, what's next for Argos?
We just picked up several more contracts. Risky stuff, if I'm being truthful, but we position ourselves to take advantage of jobs like that. Think asteroid mining and other tough jobs. The next few years are going to be interesting for Argos.
Dude, fuck Argos.
Thanks for stopping by.
Who are
Not
you?
to be rude, but I'd appreciate it if I can get back to work. Argos is a great place to work. I'm not just saying that.
Yeah, maybe for you, we incurred human loss, right? People died. Oh, it's back here. Huh. What is all this shit? I wonder if we'll have to come back here at some point. Whoa, we can actually take the display. Or can we? Yeah, I can't actually take it. Huh. Yeah, I wonder if we'll have to come back here for the main quest. Weird. And if not, I bet it's like cut content then. Either this gets used later, or this was cut content, like how we had posited earlier. How you probably would begin the game in a different place. Like, dependent on your background, you would begin it on, like, either Akila, Jemison, or Volai Alpha. Maybe this is where you would have gotten started with your mining contract that would eventually spin up into you going into Constellation, you know? But they cut a few steps along the way to, like, speed up the process on the main quest, rather than have it begin a little more pedestrian. Right? I don't know. I don't personally mind starting stuff off more pedestrian. Right? If anything, I kind of appreciate it if you have... I kind of appreciate a pedestrian start, like a more mundane kind of start to stuff, if there are other systems at play. Right? Like all of the purported survival systems and junk like that, and like having to fuel up your ship and stuff like that. I think that's really cool and dope stuff that you could get going on. And that would really spice things up if you did have like this long line of extra quests until you got to where like you touch the artifact or whatever. Right? Okay. Let's head on over here. Which I have to imagine that they set it up that way because famously so very few people finish video games these days, right? If you look at like achievement completion rates, even in like universally beloved games, they're like ultra popular, very few people not only don't finish them, but even accomplish like halfway through or like even a quarter or less of the way through sort of achievement markers where it's like, you know, complete this quest or whatever. Or I guess in Starfield it'd be like, touch the weird artifact or some shit like that. Which I think is also owed to the fact that like people buy games and just never play them as well. I think that's a big deal to, that's a big contributor. Right? I don't know. It's, as someone who does enjoy, you know, on the channel, we haven't put down a game yet, right? On the channel, we set out to finish everything that gets played on this channel unless it's like in Behold, you know, in the Behold series, which I would love to bring back. Anyway, Kelton.
We've done it!
Oh, that's what that weird noise is, yeah.
And the strength of the vibrations. The tree is calming down.
Wow.
I can hardly believe that worked.
What happens now? I thought you were sure that was going to work. What happens now?
I don't know. We've been in uncharted territory this whole time. That doesn't stop now. With the immediate crisis hopefully over, I can slow down and review everything we've learned. And certainly, I'll be keeping a much closer eye on our friend going forward. And you have saved this tree and advanced our scientific knowledge of our environment. Noble work across the board. You have my gratitude and that of every citizen in New Atlantis. Though they don't know it.
Wow. Are we gonna get a follow-up on this? Uh-oh.
Gorgeous weather today, huh?
You listening to this?
Hope you're not agoraphobic.
What the fuck? How do I turn up the audio on this? Effects? Yeah, that did it. Hang on. Ugh. Do you think there's like a hidden message in this? You know, if you like decode or look at the audio or whatever, it in various... Listen, I don't know anything about audio. But, you know, there's various ways in which you can hide secret messages inside of audio. I wonder if you rip this out from the game's files and look at it, if it's got a secret message or whatever. You know? I can't help but think back to... I think it was Doom 2016 soundtrack. One of the songs had... If you ran it through, like, audio heat mapping or whatever... Like I said, I don't know the first fucking thing about audio. But if you ran it through shit like that, it would show up as... It would, like, display a pentagram or something along those lines. Something really fun and, like, Doom-related in such a way. I'm curious if this would, like... I don't know, comment on the main quest or some shit like that in a fashion or another. Okay, let's see. What else do I need to do? We could check the computer's lost and found. Where is this at? Oh, this is at Paradiso. Oh, fuck it, let's do it. Let's travel all the way out there. Okay. Look at this. We're getting all these little side quests or activities dealt with. I like it. Gosh, I really do...
Do you think there's really life out there?
I really do hope that, I mean, what are you talking about, Amelia? There's definitely life out there. like, we've seen so many weird little alien dudes, right? I mean, sure, they aren't, like, intelligent like us, but it's pretty amazing that we've seen weird little alien dudes in, like, countless varieties of plant life. But,
got some of the best private security.
I do wonder, or I do hope that our little Ryujin quest will get fixed. Because I'm very curious about what happens, and I really, really would rather not go through with using our console commands and all of that. Concierge computer. Let's see what we got. Messages. Whoa. Current user Dirk Huddleston. Here are your most recent messages, Dirk Huddleston. Room 204. Dirk, Emilian, under no circumstances are you to allow staff to attend to room 204. This is an ongoing security concern. We're hoping the occupant will relent soon and this will become a non-issue. But please await further instruction. Dirk, despite what the computer system may say, please understand that the room should be considered occupied. So do not allow any bookings of that room until I give the all clear. Was that the Fifth Element room? Or is this a different one? Security Chief Hiro Sugiyama. Lost wedding ring. Hi there, I've recently stayed at your resort, and while I found the accommodations to be just lovely, I seem to have misplaced my wedding ring. It's very important to me that I get it back before my husband notices. I'm sure you understand. I last had it when I was staying at the cabana I rented from you, but I searched the cabana itself and couldn't find it. So it's possible it may have fallen in the sand somewhere nearby. And unfortunately, I don't recall which cabana number it was. So maybe you could look it up in your system? I sincerely hope you'll take my issue seriously. I'd hate to have to book my next getaway with another resort, given how much I've spent at Paradiso over the years. Ramiko Sharp. I wonder if we can find it out there, right? Because we don't have a metal detector, but our scanner will pick it up. This one is Dirk! Dirk, my man, you gotta come party with us sometime. It's okay to let loose once in a while. I can get someone to cover your shift. Seriously, it's crazy the fun we're having. Even got some of that stuff from Neon. Dirk! Let's effing go! E-Million. Wait, is this the same? No, okay. Gift shop complaint. I didn't know who to address this to because I didn't see the gift shop address anywhere. So I'll just do it here. The lady working the store was just incredibly rude to me. I was looking to buy a nice little gift for my daughter back home. But this woman refused to look up the price for me unless I was sure I was going to buy it. Even when I asked her name so I could file this complaint, she said her name was Bite My Ass. So rude. Yordana Suwan. Room service. Hello? This is my 7th call for room service in the past hour, and I'm getting upset. Sorry. I keep ordering the 6-prawn delight, but each time I try it, it tastes a little funny. Each time I call and the bellhop brings me another one, and each time it still tastes a little off. At first, I thought your chef is just incompetent, but now I'm starting to wonder if the bellhop is spitting in it or something, question mark, question mark, question mark. He was giving me the stink eye, and I don't like it. Kids these days have no respect for doing a job well. I demand that you send another order up to my room right away, and it had better be good, or I will write a letter to my local newspaper telling them all about your terrible service. K. Wren. K-Ren! K-Ren! Of course, K-Ren. Lost and found. Lost. Lodi Sherman, room keycard. Last remembered having it while waiting for the elevator on the 5th floor. Balam Khan, thermos. Might have dropped it near the spaceport. Oh shit, look at all this. Oh, look, and yeah, the wedding ring is on here. We can even find all these things. Ramiko's sharp wedding ring dropped at the beach outside entrance to a cabana. Franz Garcia, slate. Last seen on the rooftop terrace prior to a night of heavy drinking. Found. Sapphire heart-shaped necklace. Found on ocean floor while deep sea diving. Whoa, what? A sapphire heart-shaped necklace? Dude, that's the water amulet. You just found the water amulet. That's the ancient lost artifact. You found it. Antique digital music player. Found hanging from a tree branch by headphone cord. Red and white bicycle. Left behind after a film shoot. Gold ring. Found in a pile of volcanic ash while guest was exploring a nearby island. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it was a couple that put in there. Two fellas probably put in there. They were a little short, right? They decided not to wear their shoes that day, right? One of them loved cooking. Yeah, I'm sure that was who put it in there. K-Ren. All right, fuck it. Let's go look for some weird shit then. Great. So do we have any tracker for this whatsoever? I don't think so. Okay. Huh. So we need to write down all of these things then. Okay, hold up. Let me get my notebook prepared here. Let's see. Oop. Let's see. Lost and found. So we need to find a slate, wedding ring, a thermos, and a room key card. Okay, and then let's refer to the computer to find out where they're at. Okay, lost and found. So key card, 5th floor elevator. 5th floor elevator. Then the thermos is near spaceport. Near spaceport. And wedding ring. Beach. Cabana. Entrance. And then the slate is on the rooftop terrace. Rooftop terrace. Ooh, I like this. I like a little Easter egg hunt. Okay. Oh, look. Guide to Hospitality. I wonder if we should read that.
Please, let the
Actually, we may have already. Okay. So, rooftop terrace. There we are. Good. And then we're looking for a slate.
But they know to stay away for the most part.
Hello, can I get you something?
And it would probably be where customers hang out or whatever.
This
There's a
resort
tablet.
isn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
Okay.
Not to be a downer, but this place is almost too perfect.
Huh.
I'm on vacation because
I don't see anything yet. I wonder how well hidden these things will be. Will they be like in plain sight, or are they actually going to be tough to find?
Even better than in the brochure.
We'll just do a quick little once over. Every spot.
If I could just stay here forever, I would.
Okay. What's that? That is a bowl. Okay. No sign of anything.
I don't think any place could be more perfect.
Okay, a lot of booze here.
Come here for a little R&R, huh? Me too.
An ornate startar. See, welcome to Starfield. Everything needs a star in its first part of its compound word name. I was about to say, that was some really good generic pop music for playing at a party like this.
Vacation I've ever taken. Everything here is a little more expensive than what I expected. Guess that's how they get you.
Man, I'm not finding it.
I
This
wish I
isn't
had
good.
booked to stay for longer.
Maybe I can talk to someone out here who may have a better idea.
There are so many activities I'm looking forward to doing.
Other than that. Okay.
It's lovely.
How about inside of any of these? No. Any of these?
Safe out there.
No. Any of these?
This is even better than in the brochure.
What's that? Is that a slate? I think that's a tablet, yeah. And we had looked through here before.
This is probably the best
Back
vacation
here.
I've ever taken.
Not to brag, but we have the best cocktails in the universe.
No, nothing. Oh, shit.
I'm not much of a beach person. But
Okay.
everyone talks
Well,
about
let's
it.
ask around.
So I had to see
I was
for
Hey.
worried
myself.
about my
Welcome to Chez Simon.
until I
No,
spoke
you
with
don't
that
know.
lady at
Okay.
Enhance here.
Good talk. What about you? Do you know where I might find a loose slate?
I'm fairly new here, so sorry in
No.
advance if I screw something up.
Okay. Is it possible it could be like on top of some shit? Right? Like maybe someone threw
No
it?
one's going to care if I call out sick from work for another week.
What if we had already found it, though? No, because we would have it checked off on our list, right? It would have already registered.
Come here for a little
Holy
R&R, huh?
shit.
Me too.
Okay. What if it's literally on the like terrace situation there? Right, like someone tossed it on top of it.
Not to be a downer, but
oh
this
look!
place is almost too perfect.
Oh shit! It actually does show up with a tracker when we're close enough. Let's see if we're all the way over here. Oh yeah, look at that. So it does show up when we're within like 30 meters or whatever. Maybe 30 is a little too many. Maybe like 20. All right, lost slate. Can I read it? No. Fair enough. Okay. Check that one off the list.
Everything here is a little more expensive than I expected.
Oh no.
That's how they get.
It doesn't sound that generic poppy at some points. At some points it sounds like music from Terraria. Do you know what I'm talking about? It sounds like like an alternate track to a underground mushroom biome. Okay, 5th floor elevator. There we are. And then it is the room key card that we're looking for. Well, I guess we can. Oh shit! I just accidentally took drugs. There it is.
Incidents in a while. Let's hope it
Doink.
stays that way.
Great.
It's my pleasure to make sure our guests are happy.
Wow, look at all this. People in here working out.
Why did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
Okay. Isn't it up here that we had our... Oh. Is this our room? No. Wasn't this the room with... Yeah. Our problem guest. Check it out. Black market antiquities. Oink. And a whole lot of drugs, baby. Okay. I like that. Man, we should probably be saving food for when this update drops, otherwise I'm gonna be in deep shit. Right? we should maybe make some preparations for it. Okay, let's get on back out of here. I think I'm carrying around enough, like, chunks or whatever the fuck, you know? We're probably okay. Alright, and then let's go back to... Oh, let me check this off. Let's go to the lobby. Then we'll check the beach cabanas. Right, we'll go over there, have a look around for the ring.
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our game.
Good, good, good.
One of these days.
Let's have a peek. I'm assuming it won't be this cabana. I mean, it could be. Right, I keep forgetting that we don't even need to bring up our scanner. They make it easy enough for you. I mean, these are the cabanas, right? We'll check it out.
I'm on vacation because I don't
There
want
it
to be
is.
bothered by it.
Wow.
Get it?
Look at that. Wait, can you even? Holy shit, yeah, how would you see that? Yeah, it clips through the rock there. Man, that would be really tough to see otherwise. Okay. Let's have a look at it. I think it had like an emerald on the end of it. Oh no. Huh. Okay, cool. Do I have a wedding ring? I did marry Sarah, but I don't think I have a wedding ring. Let's see. W. No. Okay. I mean, I could see Sarah not being the type of person to be into all that stuff. Well, what if I am? Okay. Let's see. Let's now head on over to the spaceport for the last one. Alright. You know, back in my day, when we played Bethesda games looking for missing rings and stuff, we didn't have these quest trackers showing little blue pips on our heads-up display. We had to dive into a pool of water, turn on our detect enchantment shit just to find the ring. And then when we got out, the person we tried to find the ring for inside the pool of water, they tried to kill you. And then you would kill them right back and you would get the best amulet in the entire fucking game. Kids today, huh? Alright. Let's see over here. Oh dear.
We try to stay out of the guest's way, but we're always here.
Alright, well, I'm surprised it didn't appear yet. That said, the spaceport is fairly sizable. Cargo incoming. Lots of explosives here. Lovely. Okay, maybe here. We're looking for a thermos. Alright. You know, in real life, I actually just recently bought a thermos. Well, I say bought, but I'm like, okay, I'm also incredibly fucking cheap. I got it with my with my fucking Microsoft rewards points I'd been saving up. I cashed out like 50-something thousand Microsoft rewards points I've been getting, and I cashed them out for an Amazon gift card, and I got a Stanley thermos, and I use it. Yeah, exactly, a Stanley thermos. I wanted it to be that because you know they're all the rage. That said, it's the little cup tumblers, isn't it? Not the thermoses. But I wanted one because I was like, shit. I feel like I should have one, you know? I feel like I'm the type of guy who would have one, right? I feel like I'm going around here when the moon is right. I'm out here drinking the pumpkin spice lattes, living La Vida Loca, baby. Wearing my stupid little jackets and shirts and all that. Wearing a stupid little tie, like a stupid little guy. I need to have my stupid little thermos. And in fact, I actually got a gigantic one. And I use it almost on the regular, like on the daily. Because, like I had mentioned, this is the integral lore here. Man, I'm never gonna find this thermos. But, I use it for my daily coffee, right? That way I can save on coffee beans, right? Because it keeps stuff for like 34 or 35 hours. It keeps it still warm and hot. I'll make a lot of coffee one day. Right, I'll make as much as I possibly can with my like French press and shit, which it sounds a lot fancier than it really is. But I'll make that, and then any of the extra, I just put it in the thermos. I have it the next day when I wake up. Then, now suddenly, thanks to this fucking thermos, I'm saving 50% off, effectively, on every single purchase of coffee beans. Think about that shit. Now, I'm buying coffee at a roughly 50% reduced rate. I mean, sure, some days I forget to do it, or I don't feel like it, you know? Some days it doesn't work out that way, but otherwise, I just save 50% on that shit. I mean, sure, it still needs to pay off, because, it was like a 50-something buckaroo, thermos, you know? But otherwise, give it like a few more months, and shit, I'm rolling in it. Yeah, because, you know, buying bulk coffee beans, that shit's expensive. No, it's like, I always, also, like I said, because I'm cheap as shit, whenever I buy coffee beans, I try to make sure it's like the huge 5-pound bag of it, right? And of course, they're whole beans, right? Because I grind it up. I got my own grinder and everything, because that way it's a little bit cheaper than buying it pre-ground, you know? Because it has to have a coarse grind, you see, for the, wow, where is this thermos at? I'm never going to find this fucking thermos. I'm making loops around places I've been before now. But, of course, the beans have to have a coarse grind, you know? So, you could either buy it coarsely ground, which it's a bit rare to find it like that, or you just have your own hand crank grinder, right? And I opted for the hand crank because I was like, shit, the electric one is nice, but it's tough to control. At least on the one I had, it was tough to control, like the degree to which they're ground. So I just kind of had to do like a careful tap, and it wouldn't always be right. But instead you get this like manual one that you crank, and shit, guess what? You also save a little bit on electric, but that's probably just like pennies on the dollar, I would imagine. The electric that you save, right? But hey, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to do it, except when you don't feel like doing it. Then it's kind of not so fun. Admittedly, sometimes it's not so fun to do it if you're not feeling up to it, but you're like, shit, I'm addicted to coffee now, right? If I were a fucking Starfield character, I'd look inside my watch and I would see, yeah, I have a caffeine addiction. If I don't have my daily fix like the addict I am, I'm gonna get a little bit of a headache and I'm going to be inconvenienced throughout the day. Oh man, I'm a fucking problem. What can I say? I'm a fucking problem. I have problems here. They're weird little problems, but I'm that type of person. These are the stupid ass issues that I encounter. All right, but at the very least, I can save roughly 50% on my coffee. Oh man. All right. Anything over here? And of course, that savings. You know exactly where that goes. The savings that I get from that, that goes right into getting myself a little shirt or a little jacket. Because I'm a little fucking freak. God, I'm never going to find this thermos. Hopefully it fell like over here. I don't know how many more embarrassing, like, mundane facts of life I can tell you about myself while looking for this fucking thermos. Good God, have I missed it? Did I miss it at some point? Is it like dead center here? Is it closer to like where our landing bay is? Dog, it ain't. It said near spaceport. So I guess maybe this doesn't count? Maybe it was in the visitor security center? I think this is the issue, is that it said near spaceport, which can mean a lot of things.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
Right, near spaceport could mean here, or it could mean further along the line by, like, the visitor center, right? Like, when we travel down this path, how far away do we have to be for it to no longer be considered near spaceport?
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about it.
Like, it's so relative. The enhanced building could theoretically still be near the spaceport. You know? Which I don't think it's in here. Was there any more information on that? Maybe I didn't write down something integral. Okay. Might have dropped it near the spaceport. Fuck me. Dude, we're never gonna find this thermos. We may as well just buy this person another one. And pretend. Right? Maybe it's got like a special... Oh no, wait, that's not thermos at all.
I've seen people walk away with towels, silverware, you name it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Everyone thinks it's complimentary. That's why they walk away with it. It's not because, you know, people just want it. Oh fuck, here it is. Here it is, the lost thermos. Thank God. Okay. Return the lost items to Dirk. There we are. Don't they have it these days to where, like, you can't even get away with really stealing anything from a hotel room unless it's, like, the consumables, right? At best, you can get away with, like, bars of soap or, like, toilet paper if you want to take that. But these days, you go to a hotel, if you steal the towels and shit, chances are they'll fucking bill you, right? They'll be like, oh, well, we can definitely tell that this place took the towels, right? Because
I
otherwise,
guess I have to admit, this resort isn't as bad as I thought.
This is how the like big hotel tries to fuck you, right? They have it to where there's in many of them, I believe, maybe not many, I don't know, but at least in some of them I'm aware of, have it to where like the housekeepers or whatever that come by and refuel or change out your towels and shit like that, if there are any that are missing, they have to report it. Thus, it gets sent to like the front desk or whoever would charge you and put it on your bill. Because if it is missing and someone doesn't report it, then it becomes like the housekeeper is at fault for taking it.
I was
right?
worried about my beach body until I
So
spoke
in
with
that
a
way,
lady
they
at
they like they punish their own fucking workers, or they punish you, right? And you fucking telling me the fucking Hilton can't afford a little fucking Turkish towel? Fuck out of here.
It is my pleasure to make your stay as accommodating as possible.
Hey.
Surely I can do something for you?
You know what, Dirk? You can't. Because I've done something for you. Check it out. I found all the lost items on your lost and found list.
Huh. Well, this is unexpected. You really shouldn't have felt obligated to help. But the truth of the matter is, you've actually saved me a great deal of time and headaches, so I suppose I should give praise where praise is due? So, good. I should probably give you something for your trouble. Thank you, I guess.
Yeah, it's extremely weird that anyone would do that, right? If anything, I feel like that is in some way overstepping a boundary, right? Like, imagine if one of the people, all right, especially in this case, imagine if the person who lost their wedding ring was out there on the beach looking for it, and then they saw my ass come by, find the wedding ring and pick it up, and go running off looking for the fucking thermos afterward. They would have every reason to think that I found it and just like finders keepers did. Or even worse, I looked through the lost and found, went to go snag myself a sweet new wedding ring as I uttered under my breath, Sarah didn't even get me a fucking wedding ring. Well, now I got my own. Right? Fuck me.
Every day's nice around here.
Okay. Well, we found everything. What all do we have next on our list of weird shit to do? We have to talk to Doc Manning. Let's see. Visit your rent now. I think that's the only other important thing we can do, because talk to the bartender is busted. And the others are either like Radiant quests or fucked up, like visit your rented room. We tried to resolve that, but it was fucked up. Ask Yannick about another shift that exists in perpetuity. The Star Parcel package is fucked up. Yeah. I think we're good. Right? Yeah, so all we have to do, talk to Doc Manning and see what the hell's up. And then I guess we'll continue on with our business. Right? We'll see if any of this other shit we can get on with. Alright. Well, until next time, please take care of each other.